Hello guys, and welcome back to my channel. So we are going to continue back testing some charts like we do. So we are continuing with our gold pair um where we left off last time. So all right, let's get on with it. So I remember we placed a buy here and price actually price shot up. It shot up past this level and this level. So the first thing you do, guys, always mark your swing high and your swing low. So I can already see that this is my swing low right here. And I can already see that this is my swing high right here. So this is my swing low, this is my swing high. Price is bullish because it's giving us higher highs and higher lows. So there is a bunch of sellers here because price gave us a higher high. If we actually look into the 15-minute, you find that, yeah, you find that this is actually the lowest part is this part, and price actually did go up. And this is our new area where the buyers are. So this is in the 15-minute. Okay, so we're going back to 4-hour. Again, if we kind of zoom back, we'll see that price, it has been ranging. Price has been ranging for quite some time, and it has just broke out of the range. So with experience, I can tell that there's a lot of liquidity here. So the first thing price is going to do is come down to fill up this liquidity. That's the first thing price does. They will not they will not go up and leave without coming down and taking money from the sellers right here. So let's play and see what happened next. Just increase the speed. As you can see, so this this um this buy right here, it could have been caused by news. If we go on here, we can see that it happened exactly at 15:30, and this is the CPI. So the CPI always causes the charts to move very, very fast, to spike. In fact, they can spike either direction. And the way that you know is that the actual price, the forecasted, so you're given the actual price, which is where the CPI, something to do with employment or something like that. So you get the actual price, you get the price that they forecasted, and you get the previous price. So previous, it would be last month. So CPI, I believe it's every last Friday of the month. So when you get the previous, it will be what it was last month. So it was 0.2%, which equates to billions, or billions and billions of dollars and data collected about the economy in the US. So this is USD news, which has caused this spike. So if you click here, there's also um, the pound news as well. So yeah, so it's very good to always be aware of what news is coming up. PPI. So it was previous. So I think this PPI is the one that has actually caused this bullish move, because if the previous is 0.1 and it's forecasted to be 0.2, so that's a bearish, they call it a hawkish move. Hawkish going up, dovish going down. So this is a hawkish move. So it it will be a buy if they're actually forecasting a higher percentage. So they forecast a higher percentage, and you need to get ready to buy at exactly 3:30. This is exactly when the news comes out. So moves like this do come up in the market, but market will always correct itself and continue. So let's carry on. Okay. It's ranging. It gave us a higher high. Now the higher high is broken. Can you see price has broken this higher high and it's continuing? So we can actually see that it has corrected itself, and now it's retracing back, right? So let's back a little bit. Okay, we are clearly in an uptrend, right? So in order for us to enter into this market, let's wait for this bar to close. Okay, we stop there. As you can see that price is correcting in order to go up, and it has already shown us indication of a green bar. So we scale down to the 15-minute, and in the 15-minute, we want to see a downtrend, which is what we have right here. Can you see this downtrend right here? This is indicating to us that price has gone down and is about to go up, because clearly it's giving us what? Higher highs, higher lows. So right here, higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low. We've been going up nicely, and now it is going down in order to correct and continue the trend. So if we just make it clear here. So we want to see exactly how to enter. So again, we mark our swing high and our swing lows. So this will be our swing high. This is our swing low. And so we've had high highs, higher lows, high high. We've had a lower low, which was almost a spike, again caused by news. Yeah, this was during the London session, caused by news, this spike, but price immediately went to correct itself. So we had this lower low. Price gave us a higher low, then lower low, higher low, continued in a downtrend because we carried on getting lower lows and lower highs. So I would say this is our last higher high was here, right? This was our last higher high. And if price breaks this higher high, then we are definitely up. We'll definitely be in the trend. So let's see what price wants to do. So if price wants to continue going down, by all means, we can allow it to go down. But as you can see down here, there are buyers sitting here, the buyers that push this market up, right? So this is an indication that if price actually does decide to go down here, it will be a sell. So boom. Okay, so can you see right here that we said that if price goes up, I mean beyond this point, it's a buy. So what did price do? It retested the support line, which is a very, very strong support right here. I think if you look further back, if you look to the left, can you see that it was a very, very significant support where price stopped? Yeah, very, very significant area. So it's a very, very significant area where there's been buyers and sellers. So this is our support line. Price came to retest and now it's on its way up. So I can confidently say that I would like to enter this trade. So click my buy. I'm going to change the lot size because we are using this is just a demo account, right, guys? It's not real. So why don't we put it on 1? So our stop loss clearly comes to sit here. And you see here where these wicks are, where liquidity sweeps came in before. Then our take profit, we want it to be high. We want it to be high. In fact, we should really target the 4-hour highs. So let's have a look and see. Let's see the 4-hour highs. Okay, so you see here the previous highs. So can you see price is currently here? And I would say this is a high where quite a significant high where price has been right here. So this is 1233.39. Okay, let's go back to the 15-minute. Okay, I got it. So here we are. Our take profit is done. Now, okay, here we go. This order. Okay, so let's see. So let's have a look what happens. Price corrects itself, which is great. Again, goes back to our support line. You see how significant that area is? Very, very significant. Price is going back to it, and okay. Price is now on our bottom support line, that's where price is, and boom, our take profit has been hit. So our stop loss has been hit. So what that says to me is that clearly price is now in a new direction. If we go back to the 4-hour, okay. Okay, so if we go to the 4-hour, it looks like a retracement. It does look like a retracement. Let's see what the 1-hour looks like. Okay, so on the 1-hour, it's okay. So on the 1-hour, if you have a look here, okay, so you see this higher low that price is created. So I'll say we're in an uptrend, right? From here, we're in an uptrend, higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low, higher high, and then price did not make another higher high. Can you see that? It just came up to here, and it did not make a higher high. In fact, it made a lower high, which is right here. So this is actually a lower high, and price is now closed below You see that? The price is now closed below this lower high. So this is a key significant resistance at the top here. And what we have is price is giving us a lower low. This is our lower high right here. Our lower high. So if price goes up above the lower high, then we are in a buy. So it looks like price wants to change direction. So what we do, we don't sell immediately. If price gives us that, we obviously we wait. Let's wait for this hour candle to stop, and yep, so price is clearly showing us that it wants to sell, but obviously we don't immediately sell. So let's scale down to the, let's use the 5-minute this time. So let's scale down to the 5-minute. And what we want is price to correct itself to go back up and then go down, right? So we don't buy immediately. We don't sell immediately, sorry. Although price is going down, we don't sell immediately. That's for FOMO, fear of missing out, or greedy people that sell immediately. All right. So this correction that's happening right now is what we are looking for, right? You see, price came down, but it came up to correct itself, right? So this is on the 5-minute. So did this, it's sort of coming up to correct itself. And this is when we need to start looking for sells, right? So we need to start looking for sells. You see? You see that it's going up. So if I see a red candle that closes, I'm going to know that, okay. So you see, it decided to go up and sweep liquidity. That's why I said we don't sell immediately, because it will always want to go up, sweep liquidity before it makes its way. So I've seen a red, oh, okay. Okay, so here we've got some news. CPI. Oh my gosh. Yeah, guys, if there is CPI, like, okay, this is the previous forecast was 2.6, and the actual was 2.4, which was even less. So the CPI, any sort of CPI news, you get information about it on Forex Factory, and it always affects the market, always. It always does. So we're clearly in a downtrend, and remember, guys, even though price has gone past this support here, so we don't need all these passwords. Our information is now based here. So price has broken structure right now. It has broken. It has we have a change of character. We clearly have a change of character. Let's see on the higher time frame. Yep. So we have a change of character here, because price had decided to give us higher highs, higher lows. So let's see what it decides to do now. Okay, so it is sort of basing on that range. So remember that range is a very powerful one. A lot of sellers are sitting there, but buyers are actually pushing market up. So we're clearly just undecided right now. Market is completely undecided whether it's going up or down. So, right here again, we have broken to the downside, right? So we've gone, prices decided to break to the downside. So whatever happened here, we don't, we actually, this is the higher, Okay, so from this lower low, price decided to give us a higher low, which showed us that, okay, price was kind of what? Going up. So it now broke this previous to the downside. So what do we want to do? We want to sell. So as you can see, guys, there's been a significant support line here. So it's kind of creating higher highs, higher lows. So I'm going to wait until it corrects itself and then I'll get in. So that's the correction that I'm waiting for that has happened here. And I'm ready to go in for a sell. Okay. Take profit. Okay. Okay. Let's do it. Okay, so my take profit is at this previous point, which is a very good. So my stop loss is a bit too high. As you can see that I'm willing to lose 519 to make 576, which does not make any sense. So what we'll do is let's pull the, let's move it down a bit. I put it here. Yeah. Yeah. So at least, the ratio is 1:2, something. So, okay, let's go down to the 5 minute and see what happened. Okay. Right. We're getting lower lows and lower highs, lower lows and lower highs. So price is behaving itself. I kind of a bit optimistic when I see these big news candles. I know that it's going to affect price, but okay. Ranging. So we are sort of ranging at the moment. Oops. You see how it just came right close to our TP and so we decided to go back up. Ranging. Okay, so think here, that's our stop loss. So we got stopped out. We got stopped out and just to analyze this trade. So I did say we go in a downtrend and yes, price did go down, but it didn't quite reach the TP. It didn't quite reach the TP. So if our TP, yeah, so price didn't want to go down. Our TP was here and it just stopped here before it headed back up. And obviously went above that previous support line. So yeah, so that shows us that we have to place our targets. Our targets need to be very, very realistic. So I targeted down here. So a good support line will probably have been here. Yeah, it would have been here or even here, right? Can we see that this is a previous significant line where buyers are right here? So this is where buyers are. So if price is to break, this is where my target should have been. My target should have been. So this news right here. It's too previous. This is too old. The target should be on your previous highs and lows, which is right here. And this is where we should really be looking to target. So we learn, we get better, and of course we continue. So I'm gonna delete this. I'm gonna delete this. Okay. So yeah, so we've had massive losses since I changed the lot size. Yeah, since I changed the lot size, we've had quite massive losses. So again, this is just a demo, and so we carry on. So remember these highs that were not passed. So these are still significant. Price is still likely to come there. So we just leave them there. Then we had this as well, this support line that price could easily come and respect. So what I want to do is I want to check on the 1 hour. Okay, so on the 1 hour, we are more or less ranging, guys. We are more or less in a range. If you look at this market here, before we had a clear direction. Okay, so here we were clearly going down, and then price ranged for a bit. Then we started getting high highs and high lows. So let's see what price does. So I'll be quite comfortable to buy when price goes above these highs, right? That's when I'll be quite comfortable to put a buy. So let's see what price wants to do. Okay. Yeah. Ranging. When price is ranging, it's very choppy. It's best not to trade when price is ranging, unless. So what I'm meaning is, if you're going to trade, don't target too high. So that's a strategy as well that I'm going to show you about trading in ranges. So ideally, it's not a good idea to trade ranges. Yeah. 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 Okay. So we, from this base right here, say buyers are sitting right here, pushing the price up, and sellers are also at the top. Sellers are also here pushing price down. So that's the battle of buyers and sellers, right? Mm, very strong area, right? Very strong area, and a lot of indecisions taking place over there. This is another significant area. You have some support here where buyers are. think it's also significant previously. Let's see. Yeah. So it's not, yeah, you see what price is doing, chopping, chopping, chopping side to side. Best to stay away from the market then if price is doing that. So let's have a look at the 15-minute, guys. I just want to see something. How can you trade this? This is side to side, guys. Nah, don't get yourself involved. If the market is giving you this, okay, right. Let me show you a trick or something. But if market is giving you this, then if you really, really want to go in, this is where the Fibonacci tool works. Yeah, Fibonacci retracement, there it is. So we see that price has gone up and it's kind of just around these lows, right? So we pick the lows. I think these are now the new lows. It's not down here anymore. So what do we do? When price is at the top, we will put our Fibonacci from top to the lows. And then we want to sell around 79, between 79 and 68 here. That's where we want to sell, right? So, of course, we'll be sort of targeting here, but at 79 and we target 50. So let me put a sell. We target 50. So, oh, sorry, this is a stop loss. Stop loss goes obviously about here. And we just target. We just want to, we just want to get involved. Oh, now we've got insufficient funds. So let's change our oops. Okay. Let's order. So we just want to see what happens, guys. Let's see what happens. Right. Where is the okay, our TP is right here. So we've targeted to sell up to the TP, right? Our TP is here. TP, boom. You see that, guys? Our TP has been hit. And it even went even further down. So this is more for scalping. If you see that price is ranging up and down and you really want to get involved, that's how you scalp. Right, let's see what price did. Oh, see how it went exactly to this zero level. Yeah, and now it's making its way back up. So if you want to climb with it, you can also climb with it. So again, you pull out your Fibonacci tool. Fib retracement. So I can say price is here, and this time we go up to the high side and we're targeting these highs, right? So what we do is we wanna place our buy and we want to target the 50. Yeah, let's target the 50. So let's put our buy and then our stop loss. Okay, our stop loss. Okay, let's put our stop loss underneath there. And then our take profit, we said 50. So yeah, I'm not going to be greedy. We're going to put our take profit at 50. And then see this happens. Price swept liquidity. Oh, it stopped out almost Almost touched our stop loss. Boom. We've been stopped out. We have been stopped out. Okay, so what did price do? So it's now, oh, it hasn't actually broke our area of sellers. It hasn't. Let me see how it's ranging in that area. Now it's ready to go up. Okay, so this is just an indication of how to trade these ranges, but I wouldn't advise you to. I would say always trade the trend. So if we don't have a trend, we wait for the trend. That's what we do. We wait for the trend if we don't have a trend. So we wait for the trend. So back to 1 hour time frame, and yeah, guys, look at how price is ranging side to side. We are not high, we are not low, we are, you see here, when the buyers are strong, it's still in that same direction. So we wait for it. Like I said, recently we are getting higher highs and higher lows, higher highs and higher lows. So from what price is showing me right now, I think we are in a downtrend, because, so guys, don't ever try to force the market to do what it wants, what it doesn't want to do. If it's changed direction on you, ride on it. Okay, ride on it. So now I can see lower lows, lower highs. We have a lower high here. We have a lower high right here. Okay. Here we've got a lower high, and I think price is correcting itself in order to sell. You have to go by what you are seeing, right? So if we jump onto the 15-minute, you see, price is correcting in order to sell. Thus, you have to go by what you see, right? Okay. Okay, let's see what happens. So okay, so when you see that price is now giving us these corrections, and we are now in a sell. So price correcting us to sell. What do? We sell. We sell. Stop loss above target. So this is my issue. Okay, so position opened. What's the take profit target? Okay, let's see what happens. Okay, went to retest again that area. So from this swing low here to the swing high, price gave us a higher high. It didn't give us a lower high. It didn't give us a higher high. It came down to give us another lower high, and price has not broken this high. Okay, so we chill. Okay, now it has. Let's set our take profit. So now we have another higher high. So clearly what we are doing is now we are waiting for price to retrace. So we do what we see. We don't do what is in our head. That's something I've had to learn. So the market teaches you, it teaches you about yourself, guys. So here you can say this is a support area where all the bulls or buyers are sitting, right? This lower high that it gave us. So what do we want to do? We want to, so price has clearly broken this. We've got a higher high here. We got a higher high and we're clearly on an uptrend. So price, what we want to do, give us some sort of a retest. Let's see the 5 minute. We need some sort of a retest and then we enter. Okay, there's the retest right there. There it is. You can even scale right down to the 1 minute, guys. If you want a precise entry and you don't want to miss anything, like we want to get into a buy, right? So this is on 1 minute time frame. So let's, yeah, you see here, it is clearly broken this, given us a higher high, a lower high, sorry, higher low. And so we are very, very good to buy here. Very good to buy. We put our stop loss down here. And then we target our take profits up here. We need to be able to see where we are targeting. Okay, so place our order. Let's see it in the 15 minutes. What's going on? So I'm saying that we are now in a, okay, so I would like to adjust the stop loss because it looks like price. Okay, our TP is up here. So just interesting to see what we targeted our TP with. Okay. So we've targeted it against those. Then our stop loss. And stop loss should be. The price is still allowed to come down to test. Our stop loss should be here. Yeah, while our TP. So this is two previous. This right here. This target is two previous. So we want to target our TP up here. You have to have faith in your trade, guys. You have got to have faith in your trade. So if we look at the 1 hour, you see the 1 hour highs. That's what we want to go with. So let's get on with it. TP should always be below the source. That's where the TP should always be. So you see, yeah. Yeah. So you see what price did. So that's a very good example of a well calculated trade. Wait, I'm going to stop this here. So if we look in hindsight, oh wow, this was perfect, guys. So we entered here in the 1 minute and boom, reached our TP. Yeah, that's how it should be. It should be very, very, very calculated. So even though the lot size was low, but it's a green, it's a win. It's a green. So what has price done? It has now broken our previous highs. Remember these highs, I said to you that these highs are important, right? Price has broken them. It is clearly indicating that it wants to go even further higher. So I'm going to delete them and I'm going to wait for price to retrace, which is what it's doing now. So right now it's retracing, price is retracing, and it's again heading up. I wonder what time is this? Okay. So it is heading up. Okay, so now we're getting this major retracement because it always has to come back and fill up this liquidity. So it is wanting to come back and fill this liquidity. So it's going to retrace back. So what I want to do, because of this green bar here, I want to enter into a buy. So I'll wait for the indications. Okay, so I really like the precision of the 1 minute. So you can see the 1 minute, it crossed already. I think if you are a trader who wants to be very careful with the 1 minute time frame, you can enter these type of precise trades, right? We said here our buyers, right? We have a higher high here. We have a higher high, then we have our higher low. Price broke our higher high, right? And this is where we would buy and target this high. So it's clear that in the 1 minute, it gives, I think you get more opportunities. So if I look back, I can see that price is clearly breaking the lower low, giving us lower highs, lower lows, lower highs, lower lows, lower highs. It's very, very clear. Lower lows, lower highs. Then here we did not get a lower low. What did we get? In fact, we got a higher low. That's what we did. We got a higher low here. Price broke this higher low here. And then what did it decide to do? It decided to give us a lower high, right? So as soon as it broke, remember, we don't buy straight away. So these highs were broken, right? These highs were broken. It came down. So when it came down, it broke again this. So here, remember, we always mark our support zones. So it broke again this area. Retested it and went down. Okay, so guys, this is so clear and so good. If you are following the trade, if you're following the trend, we get a lot of clear information. So here with the indication of the breakout, came back, retested, you had to sell, you'd have sold it up to down here. This is the new low. Price came up, gave us a higher high, gave us a lower high, price broke and up. That's the strategy. That's the strategy, guys. So this is ICC. This is the ICC strategy. So yeah, so thank you very much for joining me today to analyze the charts. Yeah, so we will carry on doing that. Be careful.